Oh, welcome to the channel. This is the Rap 2K, and today, man, let's talk about it. We got Shedeur. Um, it's a tough draft for him. I ain't gonna lie to you, but hey, I feel like NFL is all about ratings. One, do you think Shedeur is even a top three quarterback out of the draft? No. And two, um, I'll be honest with you, bro. Um, he got that baby boy complex, bro. And what I mean by that is he hasn't won without his father. He's been with his father since high school. It's just like, yo, I've been holding your hand since you was a little kid almost, you feel me? You haven't yet to take criticism from another coach. That's what I heard on a sports talk radio. And I was just like, yeah, they might be right. But at the same time, you never know, man. Somebody build a warrior, somebody build a warrior, you feel me? Um, I feel like coaches are looking at it like he is a prima donna. He's the type that's gonna kind of be like his father. You feel me? Like, yo, I gotta be the spotlight guy type of. You feel me? I feel like this was a wake up call for the whole entire house. I'm be honest with you. It's not just him. Be honest. I think this is what the NFL thinks Dion too. Like you, honestly, like you feel me? Like, is Shedeur a top five pick? When I looked at it, I think Will Howard's better. I think Jackson Dart is better. I think Cam Ward is better. And for sure, Jalen Milroe is 10 times better. We can argue that Dylan Gabriel, I say Dylan Gabriel's better too, because that's six, that's five guys right there that I already think is better than Shedeur. So I feel like these teams, it was only four teams that possibly needed a quarterback. I feel like these teams was kind of comfortable in a position to hold off. We're gonna hold off and get our guy. We're gonna hold off and get our guy. So this, I'm not gonna say it's a loaded class, but it's a lot of B level, C level talent here that we can grow from. You feel me? We don't have to get that A guy, or we don't have to get that A minus guy that we're gonna take a chance on and feel like we're gonna fail. There's other guys in this draft. We gonna attack. We get a defensive tackle, get a defensive end, get a center, get a something that's gonna help our team, something that's gonna help this young rookie grow. Because yeah, drafting a quarterback in the first round, it's a do or die situation. Sometimes you feel me. Um, I think Shedeur should have won in the first round. Fuck no. Now I'm looking at everybody else. Nah, where was he gonna go? I think the Steelers were stuck on. Okay, I think they were stuck on. All right, cool. Yeah, Shadeur's gonna be there. Dylan Gabriel's gonna be there, and Will Howard was probably the three guys. I think Kyle McCord probably was that guy also, because as soon as Kyle McCord got picked, that's when they picked Will Howard. Um, I just feel like still is focused on the white quarterbacks like they always been. I ain't saying that to say it disrespectful. I'm just saying like I think they are focused on a traditional quarterback. They don't want the glamour guy. They don't want a guy that's going to bring distractions to the team. Browns, they got six quarterbacks. To be honest with you, they got five quarterbacks, but it's a lot going on with the Browns. And to get drafted to the Browns, I mean, it's the worst franchise. First of all, you got to beat Joe Flacco. I'm not saying that's like shouldn't be a big daunting task, but at the same time, this is a legend. This is like he's a legend. Every single year, he's throwing over 10 touchdowns. He's having a couple good games, and we looking at it like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, he almost 40 years old, still doing this shit. You feel me? Then you got Jameis. I think it was Jameis Winston or somebody else on the team. Deshaun Watson. You got Deshaun Watson, that's already started quarterback. You got Shedeur, then you got Dylan. And then you had my guy that was on the team from the Eagles. He on the team too. I forgot his name because he a bum. Kenny Pickett. um, yo, you got that's a loaded room. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I think Shedeur should be on the roster? I don't think he's going to start at all. I think he's going to be one or two. I think he's going to be two or three. Dylan Gabriel definitely going to be on the roster also. And I think they done with Deshaun Watson. I ain't going to lie to you. But I think they're going to let him rock out for another year. We'll see what happens, man. We going to see. Overall, yo, I think the Shedeur situation, this is eye-opening, yo. Definitely eye-opening. Some say he never won anything. He never won in high school. He never won in college. Well, he never really won in college. You feel me? So, yeah. I like Shedeur. I'm going to go there. I think Shedeur and Cal Williams are pretty much going to have the same type of careers throughout their career. I'll be honest with you. That USC Colorado game told me a lot because Shedeur didn't even have a line and he was making shit happen. Shedeur has always had Travis Hunter or what was the guy that transferred off his team? People that he's always kind of been familiar with. That boy that went to Kansas State. He's always had people that he's just Horn also. Just always had people that he's familiar with. So it's gonna be different for Shedeur. He got a whole roster. I mean, the Browns not the most talented roster. You feel me? Browns. Who do you have? Browns got Jerry Jeudy, Chris Tillman. Oh, they just signed DeAndre Johnson. I mean, and you got DeAndre Carter, Michael Woods, whoever the fuck that is. You know what I mean? And he ain't the most talented wide receiver core. That looks like a C minus to me. Cedric Tillman is the whole roster at this point in time. It was gonna be a growing process for Shedeur. It's gonna be a growing process. Do you think last year my barber kept on telling me, yo, I think Shedeur's better than Bo Nix. I think he better than Drake May. I think he better than J.J. McCarthy. I said, nigga, you smoking crack. He not better than none of them. As a matter of fact, he not even better than Cal Williams. And he thought Cal Williams was going to be number one last year. I was like, nigga, Cal Williams ain't no worth no number one. But, hey, it is what it is. I'll spend my number one on Bo Nix before Cal Williams. But it is what it is. Shedeur has to grow, has to learn. We're going to have to see him without his father. We're going to have to see him what he do in the NFL. Ain't no more, nobody's holding his hand, especially not on the fucking Browns. Hey, I think all the teams in the fucking world, I think everybody know the Browns is probably the worst with the quarterbacks. They get rid of them in one fucking year. They will revamp in one fucking year, my nigga. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Shedeur's situation is kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. I do think he got a baby boy complex, which is kind of holding him back. Definitely, why the fuck you didn't do the combine and all that other shit? That was kind of weird. That was definitely kind of weird. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? You're not going to do the combine, but you got other guys that's might be better than you doing the combine. It's showing a lot, bro. It's definitely going down your draft stock. Your interviews, like, yo, you need to separate yourself from your father and be your own man, stand on your own 2 feet. And that would be my end of my rhetoric. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yo, y'all tell me what y'all think.